Jessica, I heard that you want to report Nzikak to the police.
Yes, sir, I'm so sorry, sir. Like, it's out of anger only, sir. Like, but I didn't mean to.
Jessica, see, you've been in this house for a reasonable amount of time. You know me, you know my wife. You know my wife a lot because the relationship between you and her has developed over time. And no, I understand that these things become intolerable for your culture, but we are Africans. You live in an African family, and there are certain things that are not acceptable. It is not acceptable, Jessica. It is absolutely not acceptable for you to even make that suggestion in this house. It's not acceptable.
So sorry.
You have eaten in the same plate with this same girl. You've had games with her. All because of the respect that you have for my wife. Do you understand what it means when you actually go to the authorities with a report like this? Don't you see that it is overboard?
I'm so sorry, sir. Look, I really don't mean to.
Listen, in the beginning when you came, your anger was an issue. But you dealt with it. You developed very well and dealt with the anger. What is all this then? How angry can you ever get? Didn't you think of the repercussions? Do you think you just stand up and go to the authorities because you have a domestic issue with someone that you actually live with and it just goes away like that? I mean, we're in Dubai. You didn't see it as an absolute slap to my face and that of my wife that you even think of doing something like that. Have we done any wrong to you?
No, sir, no.
Has there ever been an issue in this house that we have not been able to resolve? And she has not even been able to resolve on her own. She has been able to resolve everything on her own. It is only when I get wind of it and it's becoming an issue that I step in. But how come this one is riding over her head, my own head, and going straight to you want to go to police? Why? Is it that serious?
I'm so sorry, sir. It's just out of anger.
What kind of
Us na Nzikak meriri ahụ, and truly Nzikak meriri ahụ, but then agwa me that it was yes Nzikak wunda, but Uruhozi the level, reach the level of
that she can be a handful.
Yeah.
And her punishment is always waiting for her. But I pride myself in the control that I have in my own family, and I consider you a part of the family. If you don't consider yourself a part of the family anymore, you pack your things and go.
No, sir, really.
This was extreme.
It was extreme. You don't do that.
Sir, I don't want to leave.
Do you have siblings?
And where?
Maybe that's why you don't know, because if you live with your siblings and you have an issue with your siblings, you go to the police and report them.
She doesn't have, that's why.
We all live in love and harmony and unity in this house. Those are my standards. If you exceed those standards, then I know that you don't want to be here anymore. You go. You have to be tolerant.
After I've already told her, the thing really made me so sad. She shared the number before we came out. As Nzikak held her, Nzikak was begging her. So Nzikak with force can't end the call.
I don't even know what is wrong with that one.
After I spoken to her.
I know you understand. She gets too excited.
But really, Jessica was in Karina's room. Nzikak thought it was Karina. You get.
This is Jessica. This is not acceptable. There are circumstances. Get up. I don't even know why you're kneeling down. Get up. Get up. There are circumstances. Listen, there are circumstances. There are some things that I'm looking at now that is going to make me not react extremely to this. Because I don't even want the suggestion of this kind of thing. I can't afford it. Like I said, I pride myself in being able to build my family as a place of love and peace.
Forgiveness too and tolerance. Honestly.
If all those things can't come, then there's a problem. The only reason I'm letting you off the hook this time is there are so many things. You have a child. There are things you have to develop. That's why I'm just going to let it go. But please, put a lid on it. If something happens, you report. She will handle it. If she can't handle it, she will tell me.
Okay, sir.
Don't
Let me
go
not hear of
overboard.
something like this ever. Even the suggestion of it.
Yes, sir. When that happened again, sir, please.
Sorry,
Don't
sound
do it,
man.
sir.